Hi folks, as promised it's a back-to-back beer review, so I just did the Pump House Special Bitter. You should definitely check that one out, and check out Neville Harlock's for a bit more information. I find his reviews generally tend to be more well thought out and more information than mine. But next up on the list, one I don't know much about at all, but again, I know L. Harlock's reviewed it before. This is Sharp's Doombar. I remember the bottle looking different over the summer, so I guess they've redesigned the bottle. I remember it being fatter. This is much taller. It's an exceptional bottled beer. Remains to be seen. It's a 4.3. It's the best of Cornwall. So on the back it says Doombar is named after the infamous sandbank at the mouth of the Cameo Estuary in North Cornwall. There's much legend surrounding the sandbank's origin, but the Doombar's notoriety is built on the wrecks of a countless number of ships that over the centuries came to grief within its reach. Doombar is an exceptional beer with a fine balance of spicy, resinous hop, inviting sweet malt and delicate roasted notes. Just like its namesake, the beer is firmly part of Cornish legend. Please serve chilled. It has been chilled. It's been out of the fridge for a while, so it should be at the optimum temperature. I know some of you have requested, well, actually only about one or two of you that I know that have requested, I don't show the caps. I don't usually collect the caps, but, you know, so there's like an innocent gun cap. This is Doombar's cap, which there's nothing really special about it. So, I don't really collect caps, guys, so that's why I barely ever show them. They just get tossed. So, again, just standard Clancy's pint glass. So, let's see. Huh. Well, no head to speak of. That's unfortunate. This is very much a red amber in color. I can see some carbonation happening, but oh well. Let's see here. It's very sweet smelling. Like I'm getting caramel. I'm not getting very so he says, "Hi, kitty." Yes, but off camera I have a cat that's trying to get into my lap. Not today. No, you don't get to have beer either. And just in case people are thinking I'm nuts, yes, there's my kitty. Hey, little Leo. Now, why don't you get out of here, okay? There you go. How many of us beer reviewers have cats? Well, anyway, it's very sweet smelling. I'm not really getting any floral, but I'm getting some malt, so cheers. That's a very sweet beer. I'm barely getting any bitterness at all. There's some, but it's not there. There's some, but it's not there, yeah. There's some, but it's not very strong or very pronounced. What I am getting is a very big dosage of sweetness. I'm guessing caramel. There are some spices blended in here. Just a second, folks. There's some spices blended in, but it's hard to distinguish them. They're very much... They're not even a secondary. I'd say they're a tertiary. Like I'm getting caramel, malts, and just like there's a hit of spices in there, and I'm thinking I'm detecting like nutmeg, maybe. It's very difficult. It is really good. It's a very, very sweet tasting beer. I'm going to read the bottle again here, folks. See if it says what type of spices they use. Spicy resin. I'm not getting the spicy resinous hops. I'm barely getting a hop flavor out of it at all, actually, or any type of bitterness. I'm just getting a lot of sweetness. I'm reminded of the special of Fuller's Bitter, but Fuller's Bitter has more bitterness to it, and this is just a lot of sweetness. I wonder if I maybe just have an old bottle. Huh. And delicate roasted. I'm not getting the roasted notes. That explains the secondary flavor I'm getting, though. If they did roast it, that would explain the kind of malty roasting that I'm getting on the secondary flavor. But it's the number one thing I'm getting is just a lot of caramel. So it's very, very sweet beer. And I know that I've watched El Harlock's review, so I think I'm getting something very different than he got. I am enjoying it. Now I'm wondering, did I get an older bottle? Oh well, folks. Not much I can do about that. Certainly not taking away my enjoyment. It's a very surprising beer. I couldn't really see myself going out on a back porch and drinking a lot of these. Not because it's a bad beer, just because it's so sweet that, I wouldn't want to do it. But once in a while, this would be a really great beer. Have a couple of friends over, give them this, just to change up their palate, or you could even almost serve it with dessert. It's that sweet to me. I'm going to give Doombar. I did like it, but the drinkability for me is a big problem. I mean, it's going down very smooth. No bitterness, no aftertaste. Just it's sweet, and I'm drinking it. Great, but I guess I generally prefer that. I like to. I know I'd have a beer again. I'm not sure I would with this one. I'm not really sure I would want to buy it on a regular basis. I'd probably just buy it once or twice and say, hey guys, cool, look what I got. So, it's definitely better than your average lager. Much better. But just the sweetness and just the fact that I'm just getting caramel out of it is a real put-off. I was hoping for more flavors. I mean, now that I've read the bottle, the roastiness is there, but I don't know why, but it's like they've killed it. That flavor is not shining through. And the spices, I think I'm getting nutmeg in here, but I'm really can't identify it because, again, it's a very, very faint flavor. So, I'm actually going to give Sharp's Doombar. This is one of those days I wish I had like a point system. I'd like to give it a 6.5 and not just a 6, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 just based on what I'm getting. It's above average. I do recommend go out, try it. You probably would like it. Others might have a different opinion, but I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Just too sweet a beer. Too sweet a beer to enjoy on that regular basis. Cheers, folks.